Prochaine fois, c'est les griffes que je fais. Merde alors. Des fois, j'ai tendance à trop me précipiter, quoi. Je vais trop vite. Oh, mais c'est pas possible. Oh, mais c'est pas possible. Moi, je veux le faire, ce truc-là. Merde, au lieu d'esquiver, je cherche à esquiver, mais je peux pas esquiver. C'est relou, hein. Non, non. Non, il nous faut un portefeuille. Mais est-ce que c'est ici? Je sais pas si ça ressemblait à des jardins, hein. Là, je retourne dans le truc où je veux pas aller. C'est le refuge. Moi, je veux vraiment essayer de trouver les jardins. Alors, à votre avis, où est-ce que ça pourrait être, les jardins? Attendez, je vais regarder. Là, on est là. Bon, a priori, c'est pas ici. Je vais tenter ici. Ou là-bas. Ou là. Maintenant, là, j'ai tout fait, tout ça. Donc, c'est pas ici. Donc, je vais essayer d'aller... je sors par là. Et je vais tout droit par là. Trouver un portefeuille, c'est une aiguille dans une meule de foin, hein, je dirais. Hein. Si, je crois que c'est après, c'est un cul-de-sac. Là, il y a des trucs ici. Oh, la pauvre dame. Oups. Bon, a priori, c'est pas ici. Je sais pas où c'est que je pourrais trouver un jardin. Ah, à chaque fois, je me... Par le jardin de l'établissement. A priori, à l'hôpital, il y a un portefeuille. Un jardin. Où pourrait-il être ce jardin? Ah bah attendez, j'ai aussi l'autre à aller soigner là. Par contre, je sais plus où il est. Je sais qu'il était dans une piole, mais où, je me rappelle plus. Peut-être bien là. peut-être ça les jardins, non? Trouver le portefeuille, ça va être une galère, je le sens bien. Bah si, hein. C'est bien ici. Bah, je trouve plus le bonhomme, c'est un truc de fou. Ah, il est là. Est-ce que je peux le sauver?
This hospital seems to be falling
I'm all
apart.
right.
But in the circumstances,
Good evening,
I'm
Mr.
willing to
Goswick.
give you the benefit.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'll let you get some rest, then.
I'm all right. Don't waste your time with me.
My sweet
Yes, Doctor?
Comment je lui donne les
Exactly how bad is the supply situation here at Pembroke?
It really depends. Dr. Swansea deftly works his society contacts for monies. But with the quarantine, well, we're in God's hands.
Why then do you always work the nights? Don't you ever sleep?
At the Pembroke, we're always hands on deck.
Et quand est-ce qu'elle dort,
Your
la madame?
dedication to the Pembroke does you credit, Nurse Crane, but when do you sleep?
We staff get our sleep when we can, Doctor. Nursing is a vocation, not the labor of a journeyman.
Lack of sleep and the medical profession always
Il
ends in
suffit
disaster.
à cause de ça, elle
I've
peut tuer un
witnessed many a
patient.
colleague succumb to stimulants to fight exhaustion. Drugs were as deadly as bullets in the trenches.
London's trenches start here at Pembroke Hospital. We are on the front line, make no mistake.
Please, could you point me in the direction of the morgue again?
It's the large boarded-up building behind the
Bah,
hospital.
j'ai tous les
You can't miss it.
médicaments.
The
Je
key I
comprends
gave
pas.
you will open the small back door to it.
That's all for now, Nurse Crane, thank you.
As for me,
Doctor.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Récupération. Il est en train de récupérer, mon petit bonhomme.
Circumstances, I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
Pembroke Hospital may look unorthodox, but rest assured you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reed. It's my mother.
Is your mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of. She would tie herself to my bed if you asked her to leave.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
I'm alright.
This hospital seems
Don't
to
waste
be...
your time with me.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Il y a toujours rien, elle.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswing.
Ah, faut que je retourne. Faut que je cherche un portefeuille, mon dieu. Le portefeuille. Où est-ce qu'il pourrait avoir un jardin là-dedans, dans l'hôpital? Ah, ils veulent que je mange des gens, mais moi non, je veux pas. Je veux pas. Moi, je suis pas une meurtrière, je suis gentille.
Please, sir. I need help bad.
What's going on?
I'm Blight, sir. Newton Blight. I've lost my mate. Can't find him anywhere.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. Please, calm down and give me more details.
Oswald and myself were both infantry, sir. We were en route for the hospital, but... well, we had a disagreement. And Oswald ran off towards the canal.
How long have you been searching for him?
I can't go there. Too many rats by the water. Fucking rats. Can't stand them since the war, sir. Can't stand them at all.
Don't be ashamed, Mr. Blight. Many soldiers who survived the trenches suffer from musophobia. I'll see what I can do for your friend. This is a dangerous part of town. What are you doing here?
We were looking for the Pembroke Hospital. We both need help. Treatment, I mean. To get some sleep. Just need to feel better, sir.
Where was your friend the last time you saw him?
He went down by the canal. He didn't want to go to the hospital. I think he went to the sewers on purpose. So I couldn't go after him.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Oswald Thatcher. We survived the war together. Oswald is... nervous and quite fragile since we came back from the war.
What can you tell me about yourself?
I'm Oswald's best friend. We served in the same regiment, sir. We've taken care of each other since we came back from the front.
I have all the information I need for now. If I find anything out about your friend, I'll let you know as soon as I can.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Et ça, vous pensez que ça pourrait être les jardins? Ou alors c'est là-dedans, hein. Je sais pas trop. Je vais essayer de bien fouiller, mais je sais pas, ça me... J'ai pas l'impression que ce soit ici. Peut-être là. Ah, c'est des jardins. Mais je vois rien. Donc peut-être là. Peut-être ici. Non, ici j'ai passé. Il n'y avait rien. À part des squales là.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked, it's locked. It's locked, it's locked. Il y a quelque chose là. Bon, moi je me nourris hein, de rats, mais je me nourris.
It's locked.
It's locked. Ouais, je pense pas que ce soit ici. Hein. Ah, il y a une sorte de petit passage ici, vous avez vu, c'est peut-être peut-être là, je sais pas. C'est relou parce que je vois pas du tout où est-ce qu'il pourrait être le jardin, ou alors peut-être ici. Là on dirait, j'ai l'impression que là-bas c'est de la verdure, ou là c'est vert, ça peut être là. Je vais retourner sur mes pas. Je sais même pas si c'est ici que ça se trouve. Ils ont bien dit. Qu'est-ce qu'ils ont dit déjà? Ah là, faut que je le rapporte. Ah, je l'ai trouvé. Mais j'ai trouvé le portefeuille, mais maintenant il faut que je le ramène à qui? Ah, c'est un chauffeur d'ambulance. Ah, mais moi je croyais que je devais le chercher. Oh là là, j'avais pas vu que je l'avais, mon Dieu, quoi. Et vous me laissez chercher, nom des dieux, hein? Oh. Alors, faut que je trouve l'ambulance. Bon, ce qui est bien, c'est que les trucs reviennent régulièrement aussi, c'est cool. Alors, par contre, le chauffeur d'ambulance, je ne sais pas où il est. C'est peut-être lui, non?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks,
Ah bah
the
c'est lui.
ambulance driver
C'est
for
cool.
this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything. And it's getting worse every day.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
C'est clair.
It sounds like
Il y a
things
des
have
habitants
been a
qui sont
bit
pas
rough
très
recently.
gentils. Hein.
What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient
Il y a des
outside the
éclairs, mon
hospital.
Dieu.
That's incredibly
Ça va
dangerous.
tonner,
Go
hein,
there
dans la
yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Pas de mauvaise
Why do you
réputation.
have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
Effectivement.
Tell me why you're extorting money from some of the patients here.
If a patient wants a bed, he'll have to pay me a little fee. That's all.
Where did you get the idea for such an immoral scam?
Funny you should ask. The first time it was from a patient who bribed me to get a bed. It's only then I realized I could make a fortune.
Mais pas bien, lui.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin color that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
Bah, les longs, il m'a donné que 40.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
Admit it. Nurse Hawkins is more than your lover. She's also your partner in crime.
Of course she is. How else could I tell which bed is free? I need to know that.
Have you no shame?
Don't you see this city is crumbling down? Today people are ready to pay to get a hospital bed. Tomorrow we may be fighting for food.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Oh. Ah oui, ça, pour avoir des bons trucs, il y a des bons trucs. Mais c'est cher. Allez, on va essayer de parler à ça.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
À l'autre, là, la papita ou pépita, pipa. Ah,
Tell me what Dr. Tippett did. I know his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett would have been fired from this hospital. I could not let that happen.
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct concerning patients, Nurse Brannigan.
Look around you, Dr. Reed. Do you really think we can afford to lose a brilliant practitioner like Dr. Tippett's in our situation?
To clear Dr. Tippett's name must be the decision of Dr. Swansea. You can't take matters into your own hands.
I respect Dr. Swansea's authority and management, but he's no idea what happens here on a daily basis. I did what I had to do.
Plus dur sera sa chute.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need
Je vais aussi
assistance.
aller parler à l'autre, celui qui est mauvais là. Lui il est tout le temps ici normalement. Là, ouais.
Young again. Just a dozen years or so.
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Le petit
Dr.
pet.
Reed, any good news to share?
Corcoran, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
Who was this patient?
I don't know. Some sick
malade
man
venant
from
des
the
docks,
docks,
un
maybe a
pêcheur,
fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed a body.
Bah oui, il pourrit là-haut, à la morgue.
Why not stop practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
Ça c'est parce que le mec il est trop fatigué je crois. Mais c'est pourtant il est en bonne santé le mec. Ouhou.
I will cover for you, Dr. Tippett, by keeping what happened to Mr. Connor to myself.
I don't know what to say, actually. I can't exactly force you to become my accomplice.
You didn't force me. This is my decision to make. I believe you're still of use to the hospital, considering the situation.
Then I can make you this promise.
On va peut-être dû le
As
dénoncer. Hein.
soon as the epidemic
C'est un
is
toubib
eradicated,
cinglé, il tue
I
des gens.
will resign.
Ah,
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
j'ai gagné des trucs. Je crois que j'arrive à trouver... comment elle s'appelle la dame? C'est peut-être elle. Non, c'est l'autre. La Barnagam ou je sais pas quoi là. C'est peut-être elle. Ça c'est elle. Elle là.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Milton cheats patients out of their money at this hospital, Pippa. Are you his accomplice?
Yes, I am.
Is this your definition of being useful? By abusing the sick and poor?
No. It is my definition of getting out of this useless life once and for all.
Why do you do it?
Why not? Most of the sick who paid for a bed are already dead, or will be soon. Don't you see the futility of all this?
How can you be affected by the misery around you, and be so heartless at the same time? Which is the real you, Nurse Hawkins?
I could ask you the same question, Dr. Reed. Are you more real when you lie to a dying patient, or when you grant him useless medication?
Whose idea was it?
What difference does it make? We did it together, and I'm guilty as charged.
Answer my question.
It was my idea first, even though Milton would say it was his, to protect me.
Eh ben, charmant.
Pippa, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes, Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, We break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey,
Elle s'enrichit bien,
I'm no
hein, avec
perfect woman,
l'épidémie,
and
elle.
Milton is not the finest bloke. But we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
Eh ben, c'est une sale bonne femme.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Par contre, j'ai pas été voir ce qu'il y avait au troisième. Ben, y a rien, c'est fermé. J'ai plein de médocs. C'est pas bien, hein, je fouille tous les... Comment? Je pille tous les trucs.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Bah oui, mais comment? Ah, il y a de l'eau là. Bah, je peux pas lui donner de l'eau. Ça, j'aimerais... J'ai envie de les faire au fur et à mesure, les trucs. Ça, je pense qu'il faut les faire au fur et à mesure pour... Elle est bien la hache, mais je trouve qu'elle est un peu... elle est lente. Ça m'aurait bien plu. Parce que je sais pas trop quoi augmenter du coup. Bien. Il y a quoi ici? Ça, je sais toujours pas si ça sert à quoi. Oh mon dieu! Huch. Un truc, un moustique dans mes cheveux. Hein. L'histoire du coffre, je comprends pas. Ouais, je n'arrive pas à comprendre le coffre. Alors, on a 1500. En 1500, on peut faire des choses. Ah oui, il m'a fait peur. Je me suis dit, c'est toi qui me touchais les cheveux? Bah non, tu jouais. Ah, ça, c'est pas mal, ça. Mais bon, je peux pas. Ça me plairait bien, ça. Ça, c'est bien. Comme ça, je suis invisible. Ça c'est pas mal. Alors le sang. Augmente l'endurance, c'est pas mal non plus. Mais j'aimerais bien c'est prendre ça là, ouais, ça. Parce que c'est vrai que je suis pas assez costaud. Ça aussi c'est... Enfin de toute façon tout est important, mais c'est vrai que les griffes, quand eux ils m'en mettent des coups de griffes, c'est super efficace. Il est en bonne santé. C'est bien. On est toujours dans le vert, donc c'est super cool. On va beaucoup comme ça sauvegarder. On va s'arrêter là. Bon bah j'espère que je vous ai plu. Il est très très bien, mais bon c'est chiant parce qu'en fait il faut parler à tout le monde, tout le temps à tout le monde, pour savoir des choses, des découvertes. Mais je pense que ouais, je vais prendre quand même le temps, même si ça vous plaira pas, de prendre le temps de parler aux gens parce que je pense que c'est aussi le but. On apprend des choses. J'arrive toujours en retard. Ah bah bonsoir Reaper. Ouais, j'arrête. Et ouais, donc on va prendre le temps de parler aux gens et ouais, parce que c'est bien, parce que des fois ça nous donne des missions, on a des petites missions secondaires et tout à faire, ça nous donne des équipements, du matériel, tout ça, donc c'est pas trop mal. Ah bravo GG. Voilà. Donc demain par contre c'est pas du vampire. Merci Reaper TV pour le follow, merci à toi et bienvenue, merci beaucoup. Donc demain ce sera du Dark Souls. Et oui, Dark Souls demain, la suite de nos aventures. Et puis jeudi on retournera sur Vampyr, ok? On fait comme ça? Donc je vous souhaite à tous une très 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 bonne nuit et je vous dis à demain. Alors par contre j'espère que ça a sauvegardé parce que sinon... Ouais de toute façon j'ai dormi. Donc je pense que j'ai save. Hein. Ciao.